Okay, so, hello and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War Chaos Dwarfs. Last time, we had been fighting against the Empire, because the Empire is expanding everywhere. And that also brings me to something, which I'm going to mention here. I've been playing an Ark in the Black campaign in the background. I was just showing off before for the stream. An image of a Marienburg landship, which is the first time I've actually seen one in a battle. It's a very nicely done model. Well done. Modders. I can't remember the modder in particular who worked on that, but it is extremely nice. That is a mod which just adds the landship available on Steam Workshop. Anyway, I was getting back that the what I'm trying to say is, in my Ark in the Black campaign, my campaign is currently like at turn 180, and I can actually show it here. I won't load the campaign, we'll just have a look at the map. So here we are, you can see my empire as it is at the moment extending out here, except for Kofa, because Kofa's been taken by Bretonnia. I used to have Estalia and all that. But, well, at some point, in between, probably around here, or here-ish, and there, I've managed to annoy all the good factions up here. And the Empire controls, like, this, as well as parts down here. Bretonnia controls all this, of course, and all Norska. And the Empire, I think, also maybe controls over there. And possibly Kislev as well. But this is what I'm getting to. We've heard about the Ordertide before, and I've certainly seen it in the campaigns I've been doing over the time. Over these past months. Is doing these streams. And I've gotten a few mods which would hopefully deal with it in some way, but they don't seem to do enough, really. What I'm getting at is that, sort of depending on how bad it gets from here on for the Chaos Dwarfs, I might end up calling the campaign a bit shorter, because if it's just going to be us, you know, session after session fighting off, what, 3 Empire armies, one after the other, with great swords and demigryph knights and steam tanks and everything else thrown into them, one after the other. And we've already started to see that. Karl Francis over here, we dealt with Boris Todbringer, who was over here, and there was like 2 other armies around here. This is the faction I was allied with in Ark in the Black, Strigos Empire. But if it gets to be like, you know, the Empire is just pouring armies down here, then we might call it a bit early. I think this is episode, or session 5? Also, I just mentioned, for people watching later on YouTube, these are streams. I've seen a few mentions that the that people would enjoy if the recordings were a bit shorter, and I certainly understand that that opinion, because, you know, shorter episodes allows things to be condensed. However, these are just uploads onto my YouTube channel of my streams, with no modifying or no editing, so I'm sorry, they're probably just going to stay the same length as they are. I do tend to keep them around 2 hours. I know that's a lot, that's quite a long time, but if you want to watch them, you're free to pause them and watch them again later, continue watching them later, or you could you know, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just saying it's unlikely to change how I'm doing things at the moment. I'm not going to split up these into like 30-minute episodes, because I don't know. It'd be sound lazy if I say it's too much work. Editing videos with the software I've got, which is basically just Windows Photos, is takes a long time. Anyway, enough of all that. So yeah, we've got our army here. We're getting some Zealot Berserkers in again, because we lost them in a fight before. We have our Dreadquake mortars, which absolutely destroy anything they shoot. Chaos Dwarf Warriors, Kadai Fireborn, Magma Cannons, a Colossus, and a Great Taurus. And we're going to just go take Crookback Mountain, I think. Hopefully we get some more money. But this army is freaking expensive. 5,378. Plus an extra 500 from these two when they recruit, so. Yes. Anything else? No. This is all still safe back here, but. Want to get Towering Mingol? Yes, it gets walls on settlement, so definitely get that. And end turn. So yeah, as I was saying, depending on how bad the Empire horde becomes, and if Bretonnia joins in on the scrum as well, you might end up calling the Chaos Dwarf campaign a little bit short, because I don't want to just be, you know, stuck on the back foot the whole time fighting against endless hordes. I did actually in my Ark in the Black campaign use the mod which gets rid of the Fog of War, and the Empire have about like 14 armies. Not all coming towards me. Some of them are just sitting around the Empire full stacks. There's like 3, 2 are sitting in Kislev, and one of them is sitting up near the Chaos Wastes, dealing with Chaos as they spawn, along with 2 or 3 full stacks of Bretonnian armies. So it is, yeah. Sure. But yeah. It's just a bit overwhelming is all. It's a shame, I was having fun with it. I think the problem is that it's just like, I ally with someone, and then the enemy go, oh man, he's really strong, and they just sort of all bunch up together to save each other, but that ends up overwhelming me. Okay. Fool! Go here.
Destruction for all.
Yep, okay.
Let us corrupt.
You can sit in Karakazul.
Beacon.
We have got the dwarves here, but that's our preferred. They're our preferred prey. We've got the unique building here. Do I want to build this? Extra 400 income. No. Okay, end turn. I mean, it's the penalties it causes along with it. I'll take Crookback Mountain. I might take Recruit a Lord and go take Mount Greyhag, or I might send this Lord over there to do that. Hag Grafe declares war on Corone, Reichland, and Lothern. Oh boy. Military Alliance, Reichland, and Paravon. Part of the problem, I think, is that it's the Empire just... It's like they keep sending armies to your way, and there's not really a way to weaken a faction by destroying their armies, because they just recruit more armies and keep sending them to you. And it's like swimming upstream. But the AI has an easier time. I'm not complaining that it's like... I don't know. Something needs to be changed there. I'm not sure what exactly. Diplomacy, I think, is the biggest issue. It's just a bit too easy for everyone to make friends with each other. Anyway. Get rid of that. Subjugate and enslave. And we take Crookback Mountain. And we can get the Dringarak. Let's have a look at this settlement. Okay. Well, it's a settlement. There's no unique buildings in here. That's fine.
They will be dominated.
Got lightning strike on you. That's good. Do I want to get corruption? I'm going to get survivalist on you. Actually, no. Um. Do we have one here which improves our just improves our Colossus, Torok, Kadai Fireborn, and Destroyer, Giant and Dragon Ogre Shagos. This improves Lamasu, Great Taurus. Ultimate Spine Champions, Infernal Guard, Immortals, and Chosen. It does not one actually which improves Zealots. I suppose I don't really need it. Yeah, get Legion of Doom. Oh. And yeah. We'll continue on up this way, I suppose. Or maybe up that way. Oh, Akador's taken by the Border Prince Rebels faction? Elspeth von Draken. It's kind of funny in the campaigns when it's like, the forces of chaos have invaded the world, everyone's trembling, and then it's like the Empire and Bretonnia just sitting there going, well, what do we have here? Little chaos, fellas, eh? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Who's that? Eonoth Grundadrak.
I will not disgrace my
Yeah, who is this? Border Prince Rebels.
Now is my time.
And go up here. Oh boy. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. Elspeth von Draken, Helmut Feuerbach, Wolfram Hertwig, Gavin von Sighofen, Grim Bollockson, Eonoth Grundadrak, Thorgrim Grudgebearer. And this is, if this is all coming for me, this is why I'm saying the campaign might end up going a bit shorter than I meant. Friend start. Because if it's just going to be this the whole time,
Never.
you know. Get the bingo.
Now is chaos.
I mean, if I go up and attack Kareza Karak, are they're of course military allies. Yes, they are. What do they think of each other? I mean, it's going to be like 500, isn't it? Ask a silly question. 645. 641. Yeah. The biggest thing there is the military actions against Sylvania. So I suppose they've wiped out Sylvania. Yes, they have. So the war against Sylvania just really improves their relations with each other. I suppose they form the blob together after they've done that. How much are we going to need to take that settlement with no lord? 2,500? Yep.
Spread ruin on them.
Go this way. Just chase down Karl Franz, I suppose. Tarak Demonface was wounded. Oh no. Oh, that was my hero up there. Should I attack Black Crag? Sure. Why not? Or they all come down here. Like the Chaos Dwarfs, they're aggressing against us. How dare they? Wipe them from the face of this world. Okay, you can get arcane conduit. Yeah, just continue down this way. There. And raid. Money! And slaves. Black Iron Mine, we could upgrade a shook cauldron. Increases chaos corruption. Also public order. Yeah, sure. Enter. Von Thugenheim attempts to assault our troops, but he fails. Race declares war on Hagreef. Are they going to be sending armies over here as well? Okay, you can go to here and raid. What's Black Crag got? It's got walls. Just a normal garrison, really. Armory, gold smelter, Tailor's Guild. Oh, broken treaties with trolls. They condemn that. Oh no. Wait, why would they condemn that? The Empire likes the trolls? Oh yeah, whatever. Well, Crookback Mountain's probably going to rebel. Yes, it is. Eh, it was nice to have it while it was there. Maybe we can, get, what's it called? Rictus Clan Nest to pop back up. There's actually no natural scam and corruption in that settlement. Von Thugenheim is just failing everything. Trolls are destroyed. I wonder what happens if all the evil races get destroyed in the world. I suppose they just exist. The world just continues on in peace. They wouldn't turn on each other. Would they eventually? Once all the diplomatic buffs are out of the way? Like all the bonuses they're getting from being at war with factions they like. I want to say forget all that.
They will be dominated.
Do not take me for a fool.
Well, Karl Franz. Oh, hello, Helmut Furbach. He's just over there on a griffin. Sure, let's deal with this. So, Black Crag, do you have a unique map? This might be an extremely short camp, extremely short session. No, it doesn't. I'm just going to attack the settlement outright. Don't actually have the time or luxury of building an army. Hmm. What's the biggest threat in their army? I don't know. Silver bullets. Karl Franz. They have magical attacks. Those are... They stir River Guard? Hmm. No. Stir River Guard are the red ones. They're Huntsman's regiments of renown. Oof, very foggy.
For the chaos, go!
Okay. Where are we going to attack? Just here, I suppose.
Chaos warriors! What? Slanesh's perverse glory!
Line up like that.
Tremble, mortals!
Now, two
Tremble, mortals!
Dreadquake mortars go back up there. Iron Demon War Engine can go at the front there.
Chaos sorcerer!
Colossus. Greater Taurus. The Zealot Berserkers. Bull Centaur Renders. Kadai Fireborn. Slave Ogres. And that's it. Okay.
All will be despoiled! Nurgle's pestilent glory!
Stand ground. Stand ground. They have skirmish mode? I suppose. It's a bit odd for an artillery unit to have skirmish mode. I suppose because they don't have a crew. So they're sort of like mounted cavalry. In a way. Get to see the Dreadquake mortars again. Very nice.
For the chaos!
Okay. March up. Hit there. Actually, that was the wrong unit. I meant to use these on there. Boom! Clouds of red. Everything just dies. Actually, aim... How do I say, like, attack ground? Bam, 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 bam. I'll remind again that the, Dreadquake mortars, wow. Those magma cannons are extremely good against walls. The Dreadquake mortars have a minute reload. you fire? The turret actually moves also on the weapon. Pew! There needs to be a larger, a louder boom when it fires, I think. Uh-oh. Splat! Splat! Dead. Considering the odds we're going up against, I have no remorse. Go up there. Go over there. Colossus over there. Yeah, you can go there. Go there. You can attack that. Slave ogres, attack that. Actually, oh no, they don't have any artillery. 'Tis fine, 'tis fine. Get stuck in. And the cannon. Can I actually auto control like the main turret? No, I can't. Okay. Meep meep. Splat. No! Wow, they're hurting the Colossus a lot. Bull Centaur Rendors. Meep meep. Here comes the tank. Kind of.
It is a reckoning.
Dreadcrake mortar, shoot here. Did you fire? Poot. There we go. That's not where I told you to fire. But I suppose. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Your little mortars. Haha. Bull Centaur renders with 110 armor.
Imbibe their souls.
They actually did have some artillery up there. Charge after them. Very nice. Very nice. I did tell you to charge them, but I think they're kind of dealt with. Wham! Oh, I told you. Damn it! I told you to both attack. The Colossus is really slow, 32 speed. You're all caught up on the corner.
Reap their souls. Vessel of chaos. Running. By God's call. Move fast.
You could shoot. I don't know. There. Their range isn't that great. Oh, actually, that's our magma cannon. Dreadcrag Mortar's range is here. Their range is nearly that great. Who? What's that there? I didn't tell you to shoot over there. What was that? Hmm. There wasn't any units attacking that I was aware of. Well, everyone else is probably just going to flee anyway soon. I mean, Carl France is up there. Ow! Is that the Dreadquake mortar shot coming in? I saw something go up. I think it was. It landed there. Well, Carl France flees without a fight. We took quite a few casualties there, though. I could have been a bit more careful about it, but oh well. Oh, halflings. Hack, hack. Yeah, if you go over here, you've got quite a long range, actually. Ooh! So that's what you've got. Yeah, you've got like a shotgun. Pow! Ooh! And it fires pretty damn rapidly, too. Is that two different attacks which do the same thing? One of them seems to be a light shotgun, and the other one seems to be a heavier shotgun. Interesting. Pyrrhic victory. Because one of them doesn't make that boom noise when it hits, and the other one does. Dreadquake mortars, 300 kills, 119 kills, 268 for our Iron Demon, 109 for the Kadai Fireborn, 89 for another one, 44 and 41 for our Zealot Berserkers, yeah, 190 for our Great Taurus, which has sadly got killed. Oh well. That was a lot of deaths on the walls there. It's just, you see it just hit Dreadquake mortar, it's just splat. And this expanding circle of blood. Oh man. How would you deal with that? It's, well, it takes a really long time to fire. The shots are really kind of obvious. And it's got a very high arc. Just charge it in melee with, like, die walls or something. Oh yeah, the rest of the Chaos Dwarf army is going to be around it. Is it unbreakable? Remember. Might not be. Lot of fun to use though. And the magma cannons. I should have been getting magma cannons more earlier. I suppose I was expecting them to be like the flame cannons for the dwarves, but the magma cannons are much better. Especially against sieges. They just melt through the walls, and they've got shots to spare afterwards. They didn't even use, like... 2 of them didn't even use half of their ammunition to break through 1 or 2 sections of walls, so that's really nice. Often it tends to feel like it's the choice of, do you want to knock a hole through the wall with your artillery, or you want to shoot the enemy units with your artillery? You can't really do both, because taking down a section of wall ends up with such little ammunition afterwards. Maybe that's it. I'm kind of thinking about some of the campaigns in Medieval 2, and you did end up getting a steamroll going later on. But in a way, the steamroll also helped you overcome enemy factions which got massively powerful, because you were able to overcome large odds by, well, just sort of being able to do more with less, I suppose. I'm gonna have to play a Medieval 2 campaign sometime so that I can refresh my memory as to what the game's like. Without any mods, I think. Or at least one without any mod. Because I remember the sieges and all that, you could beat them with very few casualties. Just by being patient. What do I want to do? Subjugate and enslave, pillage and enslave. I'm tempted to pillage and enslave so we can get favor of the Dark Gods. Yeah. Ooh, and we get Infernal Ironsworn, Infernal Guard. The personal bodyguard of the Covenant of Sorcerer Prophets that make up the ruling echelon of the Legion of Asgore. We get Reichshammer and Man's Ruin.
Now is chaos.
Okay. We can't recruit them because we're not in their territory.
No.
And your army is greatswords. A landship. Hey, you'll actually get to see a landship in this campaign. Not just me showing it from a picture. All Chaos Dwarf artillery, guided by Tzeentch. Tzeentch guides our artillery shots. Subjugate and enslave. There we go. Level it up. Ooh, there's a unique building here. Does that actually get walls? Oh, I see. We have the same issue as with Carrick 8 Peaks. We've got the Norscan buildings here still, I think. What's this? The Black Crag Hell Caverns. In the lightless holes deep beneath the Black Crag, the massive fungal caverns the greenskin race spawns from have been repurposed by their new Dark Iron Masters. In this hellish abyss, greenskins are brutally broken in by cruel hobgoblin taskmasters, taking out their frustrations at their own enslavement upon their kin. While on the surface, countless masses of maimed or crippled slaves are butchered in hall-spanning abattoirs and fed to the seemingly endless masses of greenskins. The Darwizar waste nothing. Jeez. I read that the person writing these was going a bit grim with them, but good gravy. Using the greenskins as a food source to feed the other greenskins? Oh man. I mean, I say that sounds terrible, but honestly I think the greenskins do that anyway. They do, because one of the options for fighting as the greenskins is, you know, eat them. And they said those you know, those scrawny gits look tasty, and you get that regardless of the faction you're fighting against, so yeah, it's not that big of a deal, I suppose, for the greenskins. Oh man, it still sounds horrible. It's just, I suppose, the methodical method that the Chaos Dwarfs are going about it. Lava Trolls, Slave Ogres, and Black Orc Mercenaries. You haven't gotten any of those. What's this get? 300 income, 30 growth, minus 5% upkeep for all units. Is that all armies? Plus 5 chaos corruption, plus 3 for infantry units, minus 10% recruitment cost for local armies. Provides garrison, 3 goblin slaves, 3 orc slaves. Yeah. Unlocks recruitment of black orc mercenaries and lava trolls and slave ogres. Okay, okay. It is rather a low building. So it makes sense that the bonus isn't that great. Let's get this. Infernal Ironsworn. What do they have? They don't have Unbreakable and Regeneration. That's the bonus we've got down here. Yep. They have 10% physical resistance, 25% fire resistance, 20% magic resistance. Do you have fire resistance? 25? You do. How do you compare, actually? You're Infernal Guard, so you're comparable to these guys. You've got 8 more leadership, plus 8 melee attack, and magical attacks, plus 5 melee defense, and plus 3 weapon strength. Slightly more than that because the Infernal Guard I'm using to compare has 2 unit ranks. Other than that, they seem exactly the same. Yeah, they're not that different, really. Get them. We also have this here, the Soul of Damnation, which is the Hell Cannon, which is unique to Norska, I believe. Or Chaos? One of the two. I still find it a bit weird that we can't recruit Hell Cannons, but I think I've already said that. Sorry, I don't mean to harp on about things.
And we shall listen.
Straight to business. Where shall we raid next? The longships are ready.
Yes. Okay.
You dare.
I really want to get... We're already at war with pretty much all the major factions. Even Bretonia, we haven't even met them.
King Lewin, this is Bretonia. I am its king. For the lady's sake, state your demand.
Yeah. It seems like the biggest problem with playing as an evil faction and getting teamed up by the good factions is to get agreements with other evil factions. That seems to be the thing which works the most against you. Get Unholy Communion. And yeah, that's just going to rebel. 1,900. 1,099 upkeep. That's pretty good. We just added like an extra 1,000 slaves on there. Go to Black Iron Mine. I'm feeling we should be able to deal with this. They're a bit of a worry. Not so much that. These... Yeah, they're going to be a problem because we don't have much cavalry. We've only got the Bull Centaur renders. Okay, end turn. Helmet Fillback will attack us. Maybe another army will come and attack us. Always expect there to be 2 armies, not just 1. Maybe he'll run off because of how thoroughly we wiped the floor with Carl France. That's on. Maybe he'll go to Carrick 8 Peaks. That would actually be good. Nope. Okay, so... He's on a Demigryph. It's quite nice. Tormentor short sword, dragon, elm. Okay. Ugh. We're just gonna hold up on a cliff and shell the ever-loving Sigmar out of them. Ever-smiting Sigmar. We might even be able to outrange their Hellstorm rocket batteries. Yeah, I think 1 on their infantry, 1 on their artillery. And then they both can focus on their artillery, on their infantry again. Oh, what are we going to use against their Reichsguard? Well, we still have our sorcerer of... What's it called? Metal magic. So we can drop their armor by a fair bit. Both. Yep, got them though. I'd expect them to have like encourage. Anyway. I mean, magical attacks is nice. Okay. Yeah. Spread out on the hillside, on the hilltop. Go there. Go there. Go like that. Yeah, a two thick line of Infernal Guard. Could be pretty good. Maybe they should have charge defense versus all. You can hold this flank along with the Kadai Fireborn. Ogre Slaves, you can go there. Magma Cannons. Go here.
All will be despoiled.
I'm actually gonna put you there. Yep. Quarrelers! You can move back here. Go.
Chaos comes.
The Colossus can go here. Dreadquake Mortars, you can go behind because you just arc your shots, you don't need them. You don't need to have line of sight, and you can go there. There we go. Start deployment. Okay. I'll take you off auto fire so that I can shoot some things from the beginning. And let's have a look. So the Empire. No. This is what I want to see. It's a Marienburg landship. Isn't it cool? Fully custom model. Oh man. And it's got the little crew in it too. With guns. See if you've got the wheels underneath it. And the steam tank on the back. And it's got a guy up in the crow's nest too. Oh, he's actually got a spyglass. Oh, that's adorable. He's like wobbling around up there. They've even got a steering. They've even got the ship's wheel to control which direction you go, I suppose. But yeah, they got their cannon. They've got their rifles and all that. It's pretty great. These guys hop out when this gets destroyed too. There's some crates in the box up there too. There's another box down there. And there's an anchor too. So you see, there's a cannon on the front. Oh, it's so great. It's so janky looking. And it's just wobbling back and forth like that. Oh. Okay. They've got grenade launchers? Yeah, they do. Okay. Where am I going to shoot? I'm going to shoot right there. How far is their range? Our range is 540. Their range is 480. Right there. And there. Poop. There we go. Okay. You can shoot there next. And... oh, boom! You missed! Okay. Uh-oh. Are you moving? Because you don't have a line of sight. How does that work? You know, we wouldn't be suffering from this barrage if you'd actually hit them. Yeah, I have to remember. It takes a minute for them to load. Oh. Yeah! Haha! It's Siggy. Welcome. We're suffering a bit of a bombardment at the moment. Ooh, actually, We need to have a look at the Regiment of Renown here. Infernal Ironsworn. Ooh, I like those shields. I like that, like, cracked lava effect on them. Hello, welcome, welcome. And I like the bronze gold colored dwarf, Chaos Dwarf symbols on their shields too. Hey, also they've got maces. Those aren't. That's a bell from, I think, the Skaven. Yeah. I think that's a mace from the Dark Elves. Okay, okay. I like the look of them. Yeah. Pretty nice. Now, let's just hope that you can hit the artillery this time. Splat! There goes one unit. Why are you both attacking that? I told you to attack this. Ow. 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 Ow, ow. Ow. Ah, good. There you go. A bit late. We wiped out one of them, though. Okay. Over there. Boom! Shoot those great swords. Ow! Your charge got stymied pretty badly. Charge them. Shoot them. Shoot them. What's that minimum range? Maybe there. Nice, nice. Ooh, yeah, we're unbreakable actually. Because of the bonus I got recently. And we've got regeneration. Ooh, splat. Come on. Kadai Fireborn. It's just... It's just like... I don't know. A hill of artillery? Looks quite cool. Just need like a good shot of them just all the shots arcing from the hilltop. That's pretty cool. Shoot them! Bam! Okay. Circle around this way. Yeah. Charge there. Where's my Iron Demon? There it is. Shoot them! Bam! Well, that's a unit of great swords which is no longer there. Okay. We need to deal with that. The land ship! Destroy that! This is over! Boom! Yeah, it's good against infantry, those Dreadquake mortars, but they're really not good against anything else. I mean, you wouldn't expect them to be, but... Uh-oh. I think it takes extra damage from fire. I'm pretty sure it does. It's not just our weapons, our units which are lowering its effect from fire. Behold, the battle of the century. I'm gonna lose one of the Dreadquake mortars? Oh yeah. I wonder what they were getting shot by. Or hit by. Oh well. Boom. Ah, we did get to see it destroyed. Oh well. You get to see, there's the crew which come out of the land ship. Men of Marienburg, formerly the crew of a land ship. So you get a unit of 15 land ship crew. With their rifles out of it. when it dies from abandoned ship. And they fall. Boom. Toot toot. Come on. Bam! Yeah, there's not much left of them. Is there still a guy here? No. Okay. End battle. Close victory. The unbreakable you get from that from sacking or raiding a settlement, or sacking or raising a settlement is really quite nice. So it does kind of mean it's a battle to the death. That fleeing tends to mean much anyway. 191 kills for the Iron Demon, 22, 272, 202, 222, 272 for the Iron Dreadquake mortars. 78 and 139 for the magma cannons. 4 from the Colossus. But they didn't really even get stuck in combat. It was their artillery which was the problem. Dreadquakes would have done better if they hadn't just been missing. I don't remember them being so inaccurate. Maybe it's been tweaked. I mean, it makes sense, but... I'm glad I didn't lose that mortar, though. I should have paid more attention. What was attacking it? Karl Franz, perhaps? No, Helmut Furlbach was in that battle, not Karl Franz. Yeah, it might have been Helmut. Welp. Oh, we lost some Chaos Dwarf warriors. Oh well. Sacrifice the captives. More money. Perhaps we should have a thingy after a battle where we can actually take some of them as slaves. Oh boy, here comes the dwarves. We might have to retreat from Black Crag. I need to replenish my numbers. We get brave. Yep, insane courage. Clearly rolled a double 1. Okay, oh wait, we get Oh, we get greenskins, right? Rebels up here. Okay. Grim Bullockson. They've got a flame cannon. It's nowhere near as good as our magma cannons. Burnt, -8 leadership. Burnt, -8 leadership. You could get final transmutation. Ooh, we can recruit these in one turn? What does that? One of these? Ooh. Ooh. Do I have a unique building which does that? Ooh. Oh. No. No. This. No. Is it something we always had? Interesting. Well, let's see. If you...
What is unthinkable? Spread ruin on them.
Should I retreat back over here?
This would break my vows.
Let me see. If I hold Black Crag, we don't have walls, we don't have a garrison there at all. However, if I hold there, we'll be able to take advantage of our bonus. But chances are...
Disgrace my ancestors. Are you a god?
What would I build here? Infernal Guard, naphtha bombs. Lamasu in one turn. That would be pretty good. Blood for the blood god. There we go. I mean, the garrison would be very nice to have here. We do get walls. This doesn't have any garrison. That was the same problem in Carrick 8 Peaks. We just didn't get any base garrison settlement.
We shall weave the fates.
You could build up your army a little bit. Just get slaves. Ugh. It's like having to not recruit too many units so my income goes too low. But yeah. Come on, dwarves. Please don't pile on Black Crag. Give me a turn of recovery. Oh, hello, Elspeth von Draken. I thought I saw someone else around there, actually, come to think of it. Well, you're very determined, aren't you? You've got 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries in your army as well. As well as another unit of knights. 3 units of knights. Lovely. And outriders. No land tank. Yeah. Okay, well. More Empiremen to the slaughter. Empire is so broken in this patch. I was saying earlier that I had an Ark in the Black campaign going, and everything was going fine, and then I just ended up somehow going to war against all the good factions, and the Empire is just sending like 6 to 8 stacks down to me, like one after the other constantly. And they've got another like 3 up against Chaos, so it is a little ridiculous. I mean, they own the whole empire, but confederates so quickly. It's not really much you can do against it. I described it as swimming upstream. So it's Dwarves of Karaka worst of all. Yeah, I've certainly seen the dwarves be very expansive. Though honestly, most often I think I see the Empire expand out. The dwarves certainly can get very overwhelming. But yeah. Okay. I find the dwarves aren't the big threat that they were since Clan Eshin was added, but they're still pretty overwhelming. It's
Tremble, mortals!
in a way though, also sometimes just by having Clan Eshin over there means they just have new territories to claim and get stronger. So okay, you can go there. You can go here. You can go there. Go there. Also, Carrick Moors and Carrick Eshin. What? Skaven Carracks. What is this? You can go there. Hello, it's towards the Karaka. Oh yes, I've seen that. In this campaign, actually, I ended up going to war with Karaka because their allies, what's it called? Clan Rictus Clandest. What's it called? Invited them into the war against me. And then Clan Rictus ended up dropping the diplomatic agreement with the dwarves, and I ended up allying with Clan Rictus, but by then it was too late. So, well, no, not too late, but it was kind of funny. I deemed it Carrick Azul to ally with me as the Chaos Dwarfs. That was kind of amusing. Yep, you can go behind there. Okay, you two hold. Everyone hold. You two go there. Okay. Start deployment. Start battle. Shoot them. Boom. You're dead and you don't even know it yet. Boom. Splat. Splat. I feel like there should be a larger explosion from that. Maybe like a recolored one used on Ikit Claw's like Doom Rocket. Because at the moment it's sort of like there's an explosion and it's pretty big. But then they just sort of disappear from an invisible force shockwave. I wonder if this game could do the distortion effects like you had in Rome 2 and all that. I have distortion actually turned off. That might be awesome. Would that affect it? Let me have a look. Advanced. Do I have? No, I don't. Depth of field, screen space reflections. No. Depth of field's not that. Okay. Turn off all that blur in the distance and all that. Ah. Splat. Splat. I mean, at least as the Chaos Dwarves, you can deal with these Empire stacks which are constantly getting sent your way. That's the answer to the Empire being overly powerful. Play as the Chaos Dwarfs. Oh, there's a great cannon over there. shred. Oh, yes. You can see here also how the turret on the Dreadquake mortar has turned around, which is a really nice addition for the model. The whole thing doesn't turn, just the turret, which is really cool. Makes sense. It's on a little spinny platform, but yeah. Uh-oh. What's that? They're my quarrelers. What am I doing? Just forget that. No, Reichsguard! Okay. Sorry! Fumbling against keys. Bam! Okay, how are things going on the front? Everything dead yet? No. Gonna attack them. Oh. Something's causing frenzy. Oh, it's Helmet Furbach. Da-da-da. Caster. Final transmutation on him. Turn him into a nice gold statue. I mean, it will deal some damage to him.
Slay every mortal, Lord of Chaos. Almost dwarf and legs.
Nice, nice. Broken, good, good. Get over here. Don't hit my units. Don't be too close to my units when you shoot. Please, that's a good way for me to lose the fight. Well, I don't need to do that, because we're unbreakable, but... Get him! Charge! Slice. Oh look, the summon bills will come back. No. Boom. How many fireballs can you take? Well, there she goes. Victory! Ugh. Boy. That certainly helped. Close victory. I hope we get a turn of recovery. Probably not. That's how her 420 Chaos Dwarves fought off 1070? 65? 1765. They're really not doing that much damage against my Kadai Fireborn. Our Colossus healed up too. Would it heal because of the regeneration? Because it doesn't regenerate past the points it had. It got hurt badly. At the start of the battle. Let's see. 291, 182, 163, 192 from our artillery. 64 from the Iron Demon. But it was shooting at cavalry, so... Kill captives. We're going to be losing our buff soon, actually. Oh, they perform assault garrison, but there's no garrison, so that shouldn't affect us. Once we lose that buff, though. Maybe the buff could also have a reduced upkeep cost attached to it. Maybe. Do we still have it? We do. One more turn.
Now is chaos.
You can get Plague of Frost. 2. And you can get Stand or Die. Hey, we got Karak Demon Face back.
For chaos.
Got a full army. Oh, because I got my Lamasu. Wish I had a mod to change factions' names into memes, like Clan-ish into Karak-ish and Clan Moors into Karak Moors, Karazakarak into Blue Tide, Rackland into Empire Tide, Vampire Counts into Vegetable Counts, Vampire Coast into Vegetable Coast, Greenskins into Karazakarak.
Let us corrupt. They will be dominated.
Do you take me for a what?
I foresee destruction.
change Karazakarak into just Smurfs.
What happened?
I mean, because they're blue.
Ready.
Empire into... I don't know. But the Ultra Smurfs are from Warhammer 40k. I don't know. What would they be? I don't know. Grudge Smurfs? Grumpy Smith. What should I do with you?
Now.
Don't know. I could put you out here. Would we lose a...
Not likely.
I should deal with these two armies, really.
To the gods of chaos.
Who else is coming over here? No one that I can see. You can get here. Yeah. Corrupted Shrine of Heroes. And you can get level 3 for that. And you've already got level... that.
Spoilers, come. Bring
I suppose get 3 of the Zealot Berserkers. And we'll possibly go up to deal with Brookback Mountain. Got my income.
Yes.
Um...
Ruinous powers.
Yep.
Destroy.
Auto resolve. Oh, 4,000 gold. Sure. Okay.
Destruction for unleash chaos.
And there we go. Another 4,000.
Now is chaos.
Yeah, go into Black Crag. Okay. You can get immortality. And you can get freakish mutations. Since our army is going to become quite elite. Ooh, the Dreadcrag Mortar is actually getting the benefit of that upgrade. What's it get? Reload time reduction minus 10%. Ooh, that's nice. Missile damage plus 12% for Marauder Horseman. That means it's firing every... it's nearly a minute. So it's firing every, like... 54 seconds? Missile damage plus 12... yeah. And ammunition plus 15%. So it's actually got 1 extra ammunition. 40 seconds. 47 seconds. Yeah, it's like a reduction of 7 seconds. It's basically rapid fire. What does your calibrations do? Plus 20 reload skill. How does that lower the firing speed of it? Anything else I want? Upgrade that. Got that there. Ooh, this building. A Black Fortress. Yes, definitely. Get that. And here you can get... I suppose this. And we can start accepting slaves in both of these provinces. There we go. Just keep that how it is. That's fine. Okay. End turn. We can stuff more slaves into our territories. Did I say, I feel like we should have at the end of a battle the option to take captives. Did the Dark Elves have that as a choice? Too sure. Failure to perform wound. They don't actually move any of their armies. They're all perfectly positioned as it is. Might have moved that one. Not him. Rather weird having this road over there now. Gonna save. Will we win this if I auto-resolve? We should be able to win this if I play it, but... Yeah, we won. Oh, Black Crag has unhappy populace. I'm sorry. No. Don't get slaves here. Fool!
Glorifying act. Enough. Are you a god?
Oh, hey!
Direct me.
Von Karsteins have Eckendorf. Where'd they come from? All this is owned by, the Empire.
I, Vlad von Karstein, welcome thee.
Where did you pop up from? Oh.
Darkness. No, I'm not dead. My heart.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, the Rockblood tribe are my vassals. I actually made a few vassals last time. The Rockblood tribe was one. Clan Rictus... Clan Nest was another, but they died. So we can actually see over into Lustria. I haven't been checking it. There's not much to see, really. The Awakened is, spreading out. Celestial Storm has taken a lot of, Lustria. Skeggy is still around. I think Ulthuan's owned by the High Elves. And this army here is spawned by an event. Because... But I think they've got several armies stacked on top of each other, so they can't do anything with them. Okay.
No. Bring ruin. Spread ruin on.
Can't ambush. There's no, like, forest there, is there? No. You'd think that would be a forest there, but it's not. We're not an ambushing faction. I have successfully ambushed occasionally. We successfully laid an ambush and caught Boris Todbringer. Okay, serve or die. You can go up to Crookback Mountain. I keep expecting dwarf armies to come down this way. Oh, well, they already own Mount Silverspear. Shut my mouth! They are coming down from that way. Let's see if we can catch maybe this army in an ambush. I'm gonna have to put my Dreadquake mortars off auto-fire. Oh, hello. Sadly, a blade in the ribs cannot fix everything. I have an offer to discuss with you. Military access as well? You have a way with words. I accept. Okay. I don't think Hag Grief is doing too badly down there. Chevaliers de Leoness declares war on the Awakened. Pirates of Sartosa are still around. They detect us. Okay. Boo. And they run off. Karak Zorn declares war on the Vessels of Chaos. Yep. I don't think I've seen that artwork before. For an foiled ambush? I don't tend to lay ambushes as Chaos. Mission failed. Despoil the Darwi. Move up to here. What do you get? Get spread public order. You can cause public order issues. Somehow. All the drinking holes.
Never.
Okay, you can get here. This. Get that. Going there. There we go. How many more turns until level 4? 10. Fortress of Vorag, you can get... Git Cauldron.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
And turn. You just see the massive, like, list of all the things positive the dwarves have to say about the Empire, or vice versa. Military alliance, Lothern and Reichland, because Reichland needs help. Oh, man. Ugh. Out of here. Dumb bots. I suppose we will attack Iron Rock. You not with us, you pray. Join war against Avaland. You know what? No, because I've got more than enough on my plate at the moment. I know you're my military allies, Goros, but okay, let's move to here. Raid. Suppose keep moving up here. Just see whether there's armies to worry about coming. Aside from Von Karstein, oddly enough.
Sit by my side and let us discuss cretin.
No, and thank your pathetic gods my attention is pulled elsewhere. Offensive alliance. I think not. Military access. A pact then. My services for what I desire. The price may be too dear. Defensive alliance, and I will pay you.
My will is
A pact then. There we go. It just took a bit of favor with the Dark Gods for him to agree with that. I suppose with my massive amounts of money, well, 19,000.
I will not.
I wonder how much money, if you had infinite money, I wonder how much you would be able to pay to get the AI to basically agree with anything. I feel like there'd be a point where they just would not agree with something, no matter how much money you offered them. Black Crag, imminent rebellion. Well, they'll spawn, they'll take Black Crag because there's no garrison, but they're not going to be held down by a single settlement. Might actually make a mention of that. Just a bugs here. Let me see. Black Crag and Karak 8 peaks. Missing settlement. Building garrisons. Also, buildings economy may be Norsken? There we go. Von Karstein's declared war on Karazakarak and on Greybeard's Prospectors. Oh, I see the dwarves have put another army over there. You're now paying me 300. No. Really want me to go to war with them? You're all the way down there! Well, the greenskins are back.
Be gone.
Actually, that might benefit us. We could ally with them. Get speed of malice. Speed and malice. Hey!
Dare approach me.
You're hostile.
If I don't like what you say, Morg will be eating your guts tonight.
Yeah, fine. I suppose you've just appeared, so... but... so what's here?
I will not shame my clan.
Oh! Lovely army. I mean, dwarves, great weapons, that's not too bad. Thunderers, yeah, quarrelers, 3 gyrocopters, and 4 cannons.
What happened? Don't think so.
What is another army up there?
Yes. I thirst.
Ungrim. Giant slayers. That's at least appropriate.
Be gone. No way.
No, not you.
I'll slaughter in your name.
Salty's units, I suppose. I want to see what his army has, really.
I move.
No, I can't. I just can't. Try and assassinate him. Did you succeed?
Do you take me for a wazzock?
I
No, I will not
don't
shame my
know.
clan.
Following a successful action. Oh, so you did succeed. Why did I get a message about it?
Are you a god?
Let's see. How far are you going to go? You can go. Masses of distance. Go up here. And try and draw them away from each other one at a time.
Eldritch I see.
Let me think about it. No!
Well, it's good to see they're not allying with each other. Anytime soon. But they've just appeared. And then I think they're just going to... the dwarves are just going, greenskins? Stomp. Greenskin. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I remember when there was greenskins all over the place. Good hunting. The von Carsteins are gone. Ackendorf has been reduced to a ruin. Blood Dragons declare war on Parafon and the Golden Order. Rome gets a military alliance with Lothlin. Okay. I mean, I could attack the greenskins myself. Oh, hey, Grimgore. He's got some gits nicked now. I could attack the greenskins myself. Destroy this. Get the 5-turn bonus from it.
Enough. Be gone.
I don't have enough range really to deal with them. Aside from my magma cannons, which lost them out of the sky, but
Dominance.
I kind of want to just potentially make allies with them, but they're not going to last long. Not in the situation they are. I mean, particularly, they're not going to be able to raid, and their armies are just going to suffer attrition from their
Never.
fighting us, so. Oh, Vlad, you were with us so briefly. Retreat over here. Get Mount Silver. Attack Mount Silver Spear. And we'll try and go up here. Karazakrak doesn't have an army in it. Go this way. Go to Black Iron Mine. And do we have this building up here yet? We do. We have the Black Fortress. Very nice. Very nice garrison too. 500 extra income. End turn. We'll try being sneaky. We'll try being sneaky and going around the back way. Will I take Mount Silver Spear or will I just raise it? I might raise it. That would probably be better. Though I believe it would give us a unique building. Exiles of Nehek declare war on Hag Grief. Well, that's because Hag Grief has well, Hag Grief all the way up in Naggrund. It still seems weird. I'm all the way over here, and I declare war on you all the way over here. Military alliance between Corone and Paravon. They didn't have one already? The Awakened declares war on Sven's excursion. You want a defensive alliance? No. But you're going to die a horrible death. Let me see. Okay. Fool. You can go up here. Move to there. Now move a bit further. Don't see an army.
Yes, it is so. The gods direct me. They will be dominated.
Okay. Grombrindle's in there.
Destruction for all.
Retreat back a bit. Are we gonna have to kick Grombrindle's backseat? What do I want here? If we get attacked by dwarves, I'm going to want... What have we got in Black Iron Mine? 2 magma cannons. I'm going to get another magma cannon. Or Deathraker rocket launcher. They're armor piercing. Yeah, get 2 of those. And... let's see, 200, 400. No, that's too much. Yeah, get some Infernal Guard Fireglaive. End turn. So the Infernal Guard with Fireglaves, I think I've mentioned before. In the tabletop, they actually had a combi weapon. They had a it's like a great axe, and it had a rifle built into it, I think, or something like that, or maybe like a flame cannon built into it. I don't actually know. I never played as the Chaos Dwarfs, and I haven't looked up the rules for them. But I'm pretty sure they had a combination weapon. The models for them, I think their axes have like a barrel on them. Which modders are trying to emulate, but I think there's a few problems in having a weapon which does 2 things, because it doesn't exist in the base game. And it's sort of... You can sort of switch them to have like a ranged weapon and a melee weapon, but... No. But you can't really get them to have you know, one weapon which does both. Possibly through some trickery, but I don't know anything else about anything about that. Okay.
Yes, my ruinous power.
If we go here
Let's be about this.
and raid, your army is not that bad. I can deal with that.
Are you a god?
Are you a god? Why are we getting a increased upkeep now? Oh, because I'm raiding. Oi. Hey, Beastman. Yes, now is time of beasts. Yeah, us, evil factions have got to band together.
Fate looms before the Black Court. Good luck.
Yes, Malice.
I am the... Watch your words. They will likely be your last. Out of the question.
Okay.
Norska.
Well, whatever. End turn. And I don't know how we'll go with this campaign, but we'll continue with it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. However... I'm sure the Empire is still sending armies at me. Oh, they performed assault units. Yay. And the dwarves aren't massively strong. Get the feeling that the Empire is still dealing with some enemies up here. This is the fifth... Yeah, whatever. This is the fifth episode, I think, for the Chaos Dwarfs. I was going to do 10, but as I was saying, based on the campaign, we'll see whether that continues. I was just going to... Let me see. Videos. Come on. If it's the fifth one, I might reload the game with the No Fog of War mod. See what the campaign map is like. Based on that, I might make a decision whether we continue with it or not again. Yes it is. Okay, so I think I'll do that. Once, say, we fight Grombrindle up here. I'll have a look. I'll reload the game with the mod to get rid of the Fog of War, so I can see what the rest of the world's like. Okay, Mount Silverspear. What are you like? Because we're not going too badly, but it's mostly because of these are so stupidly powerful that it's like any Empire army which comes at me, I can just remove, like, every shot 2 units on the battlefield, which goes a good way to leveling the playing field. So I can imagine against Bretonia, it would not be anywhere near as effective. Armies of cavalry, I would have a hard time hitting with them. I suppose that's when you get slaves and you just, like, tie the cavalry down with slaves and then bombard the slaves with the Dreadquake mortars. I was doing that when in my original campaign as the Chaos Dwarfs, as I was playing on my own. You just use slaves to hold units there and then just bombard them. They both die, but, you know, their units are worth more. True Skaven tactics. I wonder what the Dreadquake mortar is going to be like when Creative Assembly does it. Does the Chaos Dwarfs. Probably nowhere near as powerful. Might be a bit disappointing. You'll probably look for a mod which makes the Dreadquake mortar as powerful as this. It'll be interesting to see how what they do the same and what they do differently. Kind of feel the focus of the army will be different from how it is in the mod. I think I said last time, I kind of feel the focus of the Chaos Dwarf army is well, the Chaos Dwarf army is a little unfocused. They have very good artillery. They've sort of got a bit of everything. Okay. So, both here. Like this. Like this. Like that. That. They're not going to be flanking me. They don't have cavalry. What am I doing? Yes, the fearsome cavalry of the dwarves. Ooh, cavalry. That actually reminds me. There's been some preliminary screenshots shown on the Discord for camel units for Araby, which is very impressive to see. They don't actually look as silly as I thought they would. Because there's no camels in the base game, so they're having to use them based off the horse model. But it doesn't look that bad. The model shown isn't finished, of course. It still has a what's it called? It's still got a horse head, and it's got what's it called? Oh, it's got a horse head and it's got hooves, but you know, it's good first steps. And it's very encouraging. Because I thought camels was just something they wouldn't be able to do, but eh. Okay. Bombard their artillery. Just because I want to get rid of it. So it doesn't hurt us. Boom! Boom! Thank you. Oh yes, I've got more artillery. Lamassu. I want you to go over here. We haven't actually had a look at the Lamassu. So here we go. Here's the Lamassu. It's got a neat, it's got the Chaos Warp effect around it again. It's a blue manticore, which is basically what it is. I think they're thinking, they're planning on adding the Chaos Dwarf beard to it, because the Lamassu, as you can see from the artwork here, it's got sort of like a, I think it's got like a Chaos Dwarf face to it with horns. So it's pretty much like this, except I believe they have more of a human or dwarf-like face to them. But yes, just missing the big glorious Chaos Dwarf pleated beard. Also has the ability Honeyed Words, where it calls two, what's it called? It can call two feral wyverns, which is very nice. Ow! So much for my Devastators. Shoot them! Stop! Just shooting all my guys. Ow! Your cannon's hurt. Get back here! Well. Oh. Oh, Lamasu! Ow, 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 ow.
Find your targets! This world will die! Deliver slaughter! Thorn's bloody glory!
Charge them!
Running! Chaos comes!
Okay, good, good. Shoot there. Shoot there.
At your command! Six is food! Fire the gods! They will cower!
Shoot them, I suppose, and them. Boom. Well, you don't have to shoot them now, they did. Oh, wow. They're really hurting my Iron Demon War Engine. I didn't even notice that. Uh-oh. That's Grombrindle there. Unbreakable. Okay. Summon a Feral Wyvern. Okay. Go after that cannon. And they break. Because his ability doesn't last forever. Where's Grombrindle? There he is. Pow! Boom. Dwarf artillery still hurts. I would have liked to have an extra unit or two of cavalry in that battle, I think.
My god's call!
You just see the dwarves which died in ranks. There. Oh, man. Did that actually hit while it was arcing? Oh well. Well, that might have been the Iron Demon. Well, wasn't too bad. 179, 169, 182, 186. Yeah, man, the magma cannons. Very, very nice against infantry. I should have been recruiting them much earlier. 6, 9, 121 for the Iron Demon. 51, 111 for those Kadai Fireborn. 118 from the Bull Centaurs. 14009. Yeah, but I wasn't really attacking with the melee. It was mostly a shoot off. War has changed. It's now about artillery and gun lines. Iron Demon goes up to rank 7? Yeah. And the other one goes up to rank 7 also. 7, 8. Rank 7, nice. Hello! Welcome, welcome. How many kills did they get? 41, 0, 28, 42, 4. Maybe another unit of Devastators or something would work. I like the Quarrelers because they shoot faster and they have further range than Devastators. But the Devastators close up just can really hurt, like gyrocopters and infantry. But they don't have the arc which the Quarrelers have, which makes the Quarrelers a bit more useful. None of their infantry really got into melee. 26 on some of the Thunderers. 4, 14, 7, 9, 0, 2, 0, 3, 4, 12, 0, 5, 0, 20. Could have probably cast a bit more magic there. I was focused on the artillery. With those Dreadquake mortars, they take up a lot of my attention because I don't want them shooting on my own units. So I'm always having to check, is the unit I told it to shoot at in melee or not? If it is, maybe tell it to shoot something else. That's why it might be nice if it had a really loud boom when it shot, so that you like, oh, it just fired. Because at the moment it just sort of goes poof. Yes, that particular noise. So that you know that it's, you know, oh, I should start panicking, or I should start moving my units. Come on. Nearly there. Oh. A little bit of extra edge to Chaos Dwarves. Perhaps need. Might be when they get the actual legendary lords. They might give the bonuses. Will make the campaign a bit more. I don't know. Because the normal lords are pretty good. But legendary lords tend to give you a little bit more flexibility. Either they have unique items which allow them to do that little bit more. Abilities which affect your armies or your economy. And I don't actually know what their lords are like. I think they have what their legendary lords are like. Because they're present in the mod, they're just not in the campaign at the moment. Okay. There we go. And I did say I was going to obliterate it. I could pillage and enslave and then subjugate and enslave. At least I'd get it for 2 turns, but it'll probably take... I'll probably lose it by the time I get all the way up there, because I don't have underpass, so... Subjugate and enslave. Defeated Grombrindle, Beardhammer. Causes terror in fighting against dwarves. I just had a thought. Perhaps that would be a nice, unique building which the Chaos Dwarfs can get. I wonder if it's possible to make a building give you a new stance. If the Chaos Dwarfs, say, I don't know, took Carrick 8 Peaks and a unique building there or something, gave them the underpass stance. And then you could use the underpass. Because it's like, they've found a way into the underpass. Something like that. That might be interesting. Anyway, okay, so... I did say after that battle I would save and reload the campaign to have a look at the map to see what the campaign's like, to determine whether I'm going to continue doing this. Because the goal was to take Karak. And we haven't done that. It's episode 5, and we're at war with the Empire and all that, and 135 factions are going to be starting to ally all together and wipe out all the other evil factions by now. So I'm going to save. And for people from YouTube, you're not going to have to worry about this in the future. Because I will pause the recording and we'll be back when I have the mod active. So basically no time will have passed. Right, so we're back. I was just musing on some of the things with the campaign and how the factions turn out. So let's see. We are over here. We've got our armies over here. Grafe doesn't seem to be going too badly. Yeah, they own the entire Dragon Isle. They actually own Lamia too. And Desolation of Nagash, but not Nagashizar.
All-powerful sorceress.
There's Malice. Got the Warp Sword of Cain also. Well, that's his unique weapon. Serpent's Fang, Helmet Forbach is there. Elspeth von Draken is over there, and Dringarakas and Wolfwick Hasselhoff. I was expecting them to start using these regions to raise their armies again. Grim Burlockson's down there now. Yeah. The Famia are around. Death Gorge. Carrick Orud, Granite Massive. Owned by the Last Defenders, who own all of this, except for Terotikwa. Carrick Zorn's still there. Karsabar is still there. I might actually do another campaign as Araby. I would like to do another campaign as Araby, because I've had quite a few updates since I last had a look at them. Krokgar's all the way over here. How are you going over there, lad? Let's go back over here for a bit. Morgheim. Strigos Empire is still around. Bronte Mingol's owned by Carrick Hearn.
Absolutely not.
Carl Francis in Ekrund. So let's see. Well, Grimgor Ironhide's actually not going too bad. They're actually building up their settlement alright. Even though they're raiding their own province. Yeah. They've got control pretty well. In South Skull. Now. Take those.
Do you take me for a wazzy?
Gulligan, Ironwill,
No way.
Ungrim,
Nay. Do you take me for a
Barundin, Thorgrim, And it's not as heavy as I was expecting.
You what?
Urgar Morgrimmel over there. Grom Peak's owned by the Empire. So it's Nashrak's lair. That should be giving them debuffs. Because of a mod I have. But it doesn't seem to be doing too much. For that. Karak Ungor, Azid Urkulas, Schwarzhafen. Like, they should just like, because they have that. It might be the other, but the debuff is really small.
Wisdom of the layer.
I'll ignore that.
What was return Corone? No, I didn't think so. Oh. Herkig's owned by Laurelon Forest. I don't think I've ever seen them move out of this. So it's Middenstag. I don't think I've ever seen Laurelon Forest actually do anything. They mostly just sit in their own province. Only seeing the oak trees in this region. Cracker Track's completely raised. They now own Fort Stragoff and Zoysheng.
My axe thirsts for
Hellpit's still around. How about that?
Raise Sigma.
Boris Borka's still there.
Lady of Athel
Kislev is still around. They own Kislev, but they've lost Fort Jakova and Zavastra. They have Prague and Volksgrad, Fort Ostrosk, but they lost these two, and Erengrad.
Unachievable.
Norska. Tower of Crack's owned by the Empire. Bay of Blades is owned by
Of the layer.
Crackerdrack. There's actually a lot of Norscan factions up here still.
The trees tell me much.
Elbion's also doing a fair bit up here. They own Doomkeep, Grayling Moot, Ice Drake Fjord, Longship Graveyard. Bretonian starting their what's it called?
I will not blight my soul.
Starting their crusade against Norska. Elbion owns the entirety of Elbion. It's interesting, actually. Citadel of Lead's their capital. It should be Conquata. Blackstone Post is owned by the Empire. Carrick Ziflin's owned by Aravon. This is still Wood Elf.
Engineer of Scryer.
Icket Claw's still around. Oh, Maragliano and Lucini is owned by Bretonia. So is Sartosa. Clan Angrund still not allied. Still not confederated. Valbir von Rolkov, Volkmar, Boris. They're all fighting against Wallach Harkon and Bloodkeep.
I am a lord.
Adelhard de Leones.
Never.
Mellorborn Elvon. Okay.
The Empire.
Received.
Stirland is apparently relegated to Flensburg. Wissenberg is owned by Marius. Wait, where's Avalon's capital? They kept asking me to go to war with Avalon. Where is their capital? Oh, Karak and Gazar. Okay. Oh, and they own Matorka and Zvorak. Myrmidons is owned by College of Pyrotechnics. Fun.
Valiant lord.
Gerard's Errantry Army. I mean, theoretically, Plague should be really effective against this massing of armies problem, but, I mean, I don't know, the AI doesn't really like use Plague here, sprints to the armies, perhaps, whittles them down in strength. What about Ulth 1? It's owned entirely by Lothern. What about Austria? Well, Clan Pestilence is doing pretty well for itself. Itza has fallen.
Hakon rules.
Luther Harkon's taken Itza. Mine of the Bearded Skulls is owned by Clan Eshen. Clan Pestilence.
For the wisdom of the layer.
And Sven's Expedition owns Hualotl. This faction's still around. What is it? Sentinels of Seti. Amazons are still there.
If you wish.
Oh, how do we? Order of Lawmasters is still around. Galleon's Graveyard. Still there. Eggy. Larian the Grim. Are you looking right? You look wrong, lad.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
This is for some other mods I have. I have Shore Muscles Elven mod, which adds a bunch of units for the Elven factions. I don't actually know what they are. This is one of them anyway. Temple Guardian of Hoeth. It was a very nice plumed helmet. It's also a mod which had my Elven lords and all that. But otherwise.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
My faith in you wins.
Naggaroth is still around. Naggarith, pardon me.
Servant of
Mario. Teclis. Yeah, yes. They're still around. Exiles of the heck. Naggaron doesn't seem to be doing too badly.
Noxious potions.
That's another one. Had Queen Melida. Current car is owned by High Elves, but it's getting sieged. There's Malekith. Currently getting attrition in a reef. Oh dear. Clan Septic's still around. Really? You never dealt with that? They've taken a great arena. Ah. Agaron, what are you doing?
Tribesmen, gather!
Egil is up there. Yeah.
Tyrant of Naggaroth, Lord of the Black Court.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean... The Empire's not completely confederated. I mean... It's not completely overwhelming. It's getting there. And this is attitude. All this hates me. This likes me. And that. So yeah. The Plighter being an evil faction. Well, I don't really know. And there's another army. So let's see. 2, 4. I feel like they're going against Malice, and then they'll turn around and come up here. I'm having to think. Moot's still around.
Not likely.
They have no armies. They just own Isashatten and four armies. 4 lords.
Highborn.
I mean, just because if I call it to an end for the Chaos Dwarfs here, doesn't mean that I might not do them again later on, because these mods are always getting updated. So, As I was saying, I was thinking of actually having a look at Araby again. Well, sure. So it is probably calling it a bit early, but I think I will leave the Chaos Dwarves there for the moment. I mean, it's not as bad as I was expecting, but... How many turns would that be? It's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 armies which will come and attack me, as well as these ones. And these ones. Be like losing territory down here. There's also this one just here.
Don't think so.
So it's kind of really difficult playing as a Chaos Dwarf. You need lots of slaves to get a good income, because you have no economy, and that's by design. They're not meant to have a strong economy. They have the one building which generates some income. Where is it? This one. Slave mines, which generates a bit of income, but with public order issues and slave decline rate plus 15%. So it's not really, it's not supposed to be your focus. You're supposed to be out slaving and raiding. However, it's difficult to do that if the enemy have... I suppose it's kind of difficult to get armies up to the point where you're able to do that, because your armies are so expensive. Even if you can't really just build armies of slaves, because you get wiped out by pretty much anything else. It'd be nice if you had a hobgoblin lord, and they perhaps gave, I don't know, upkeep reduction costs to your slave units, maybe? I don't know. Or they were cheaper instead of just having Chaos Dwarfs lords. Anyway, that's for other people with more idea about balance to figure out than me. Yes, so, yes, I think we'll call the Chaos Dwarf campaign there for tonight. It's earlier than I was expecting, but, well. Ordertide happens and I kind of, lose steam because it's going to be fighting Empire armies. We did fight a fair few of them this session, and we got to see the, what's it called? Dreadquake Mortar in action. A fair bit. Oh, don't be angry. What else is there? We got to see the Lamasu, we got to see a Great Taurus. We've seen pretty much all the Chaos Dwarf units. If there's any which we haven't seen, it is, I suppose, Black Orc Mercenaries. I imagine they just look like Black Orcs. Hobhound Ravagers. Just cavalry on Hobhound. Immortals we didn't see. We did see Lava Trolls and Infernal Guard with Naphtha Bombs. We did see the Acolytes of Hushut, Bull Centaurs, Bahals, or the, where is it? Not here? Yeah. This, the Kadai Destroyer. Which, yeah. Suppose it's a monstrous unit like the, what's it called? The Colossus. What's it called? Terror, Unbreakable, Frenzy, Blazing Body. Siege Attacker. Yes. At least get up to this. Get the magma cannons. They're really good. I've used Death Shrieker rocket launchers before. I feel they might need a little bit more oomph. Because at the moment, when I was using them last, they're kind of just like bolt throwers. It's sort of like Hellstorm Rocket Battery rocket, but it's only one. And the Hellstorm Rocket Batteries have a bit larger of an explosion when they hit, I think. I feel they need a bit more. They have got armor piercing, but they sort of just go boom. They hit, and it's a small impact. Kind of, from the name at least, I'd expect them to have a morale drop on their shots or something like that. Anyway. So yes, I'm sorry. That will be it for the Warhammer 2 Total War Chaos Dwarfs. As I said, that doesn't mean that I won't come back to them at another time. Maybe I'm being a bit immature with it. I'm having second thoughts now. The biggest problem I see is if I continue playing it, I only still have one army. And if I fight against the dwarves, it's going to probably get to a point where I have my one army versus four of the dwarves. And certainly kill a lot of them, but after that it's just sort of like, oh. I might have to fiddle around with them on my own. I think I'll do that. I'll have to fiddle around with the Chaos Dwarfs on my own to get a better feel of how to do a campaign with them. And then come back to them once I've gotten that under control. Because I do agree with some people, me going to war with Clan Eshin at the beginning, while it gave me a strong base to work off of, in the long run it might help me if I have Clan Eshin as an ally. Because then we can at least team up against the dwarves and all that. Rather than just me. Because Chaos Dwarfs... Let me just... sound music. Chaos Dwarfs don't benefit too much from having more territory. There are nice buildings over there, which give me unique buildings, but... And those unique buildings do give me more income. There's like 300 and 500 gold from them, which is nice. But with most of our money being primarily made from slaves, you kind of want to have, I suppose I should focus on getting, Clan Rictus, what's it called? Great Clan Rictus, Clan Nests, or whatever it's called. Because of the one building in Mount Grey Peak or something, which, like, roads to Zharr Naggrund, which I know increases the amount of money you get from slaves by quite a bit. Yes. Anyway, that's enough of my musing on this campaign. So, next time, I am tempted to go and have a look at Araby again. However, we've fought a lot in the old world, and I kind of feel like going to the new world or something. There's certainly the Amazons to have a look at. I don't know if their army list has been added in the campaign yet, though. There's a lot of changes coming to Kislev soon. So, again, I'm holding off on it. There's so many model updates and works into progress, even with Araby. Yeah, especially with Araby. So, it's still like, you know, I want to hold off until that's done, but then it will be like holding off until the next one's done. All that. Egrin von Horseman, again, there's stuff coming for him. And, that'd be interesting. But, you know, and his future. Maybe I could do the campaign, which I've been doing on my own sometimes, where you play as Durthu and you just build forest spirits. It's very single-minded, and it does peter out against the Empire, but... Where's Araby? There they are. Yeah. What are the units I've got? Let's see. Custom battle. Still recording. We're going just a little extra stuff at the end here. Let me see. Where's Araby? There we are. Caliphate of Araby. So Sultan Jafar, The thing is that icons haven't changed, but the models have been updated a fair bit. The sails have been changed a little bit. Arabian flying carpets. That's a new unit they've got now. Sorcerers of Araby have perfected the art of binding aerial spirits into physical forms, not least of which is the famous flying carpets. Decent melee combatant, very fast, fire while moving. So yes, they actually have them. They shoot. They have bows on top of them. And they have blood howl. I think that's about the only unit. The war elephants have got stuff coming too, so... Again, it's like... maybe not Araby right now.
I fight for the greater good.
I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll think of something. Maybe it might not even be Warhammer 2 Total War. I'm not getting tired of the game. Maybe a bit of something else. We'll see. Anyway, that will be it for one. So, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next.